Yep, hello there. This is Daniel Eric or Williver or Guillermo Gage, and I'm gonna see if I can make this video in like 10 or so minutes. It's just gonna cover the 4 days of 2026, February 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. It is now 7:40 a.m. on February 21st. So on Saturday, February 21st. Um, so February 17th, that was the day before Ash Wednesday. It's like, oh, I want to do something on before Ash Wednesday. I didn't really like do. I didn't really indulge in anything, like Mardi Gras style. Um, um, but I did know that day after, I'd have to avoid eating like certain junk foods. Basically any of the junk foods. Um, but I did. Like my previous video said, the 17th I did end up doing those push-ups, those same push-ups. It was literally just the 8 and then the after old Miss Lucy push-up. That was 12:39 a.m. That's kind of, must have went to bed around like about an hour later on the calendar day of February 17th. Anyway, I gotta say, I probably wasn't doing much of anything, like I keep saying, productive. I do know that on the 18th, I um that was Tuesday the 17th. Okay, well, I know that on the 18th I attended my first ever Ash Wednesday service, and I would have liked to like post a video at the time or something. The ashes did not last long in the face. Like, I don't know. I think my hair is in the way. I ended up cutting it myself, and that got a little bit, but it faded away quickly. Within like 3 or 4 hours, like, is that it? And then there's nothing. But I attended that first ever. And so the 17th, 18th, 19th. I got to tell you, probably all I was doing throughout those days was I had been using a lot less YouTube. However, something that I do is every once in a while there's a little ding notification on my phone regarding someone likes you, someone likes you, or we think you may be interested in this person on Facebook dating, and it's just kind of boring because I have to feel like I have more in my life going on, and I have to feel like I can relate or something like that. Anyway, sometimes you're going back and forth. Sometimes it even turns into an internet argument. But when you go on, it takes you to the first Facebook homepage, and there's really stupid content there. I call it human slop rather than AI slop, and it's basically those videos where someone has a dumb opinion or something, and it's just a 3-second video of the text on the screen, and someone's stupid face is making a dumb face and pointing upward. And then it's just mostly there for the comment section. Um, so I mean, I could go and dig through whatever I was looking up, but I can talk about this human slop, in detail and like in separate videos. But a lot of it was like that February 17th, 18th, 19th. On in terms of plastic use, I'm trying to reduce my plastic usage. I know that on the Ash Wednesday, I'd rather just like not eat anything at all completely. But I definitely ate less. The whole recommendation of no more than one full meal a day, and then two smaller meals that combined don't equal to the fuller meal. So 65% of what you usually eat, right? 33 plus slightly less than 33, the two combined. Percent of your usual amounts. Okay, so that'd be 32. Well, I'd probably just ate like not even half of what I usually eat. I did eat a ramen packet, a little one of those little cups of ramen. The little plastic lid is on there. It's somewhere in here, um, in this bag of February plastic that I just got an eco brick at the end. And then Thursday, I don't think I know if I had any plasticky stuff. Friday, I mean, I did eat this tuna sandwich, right? There's no meat on Friday. Remember that I am in Catholic OCIA classes. I think that the important thing is praying, you know. And then somewhere around here I have the little, this is the little lid for the tuna and crackers. And then I don't think I really ate anything after that. That was yesterday. That was Friday. Here's the thing. On Friday, I'm gonna take a look at what I did on Friday. Okay, there it is. Okay. So remember, I work all these days. So Wednesday was like 10 something to like 4. It was like I left at 4:30 so I could make the 5:30 Ash Wednesday service because I didn't get up early enough in time to do the 6 or the 9. Well, I would have had to do the 6 a.m. If I because of work. It was either 6 a.m. or 5:30 p.m. Well, I made it. I made it to the 5:30 to the one that was like 5:30 to 6:15. So on those 17th and 18th again, not much. It's not like I played video games. A lot of times it's just arguing on the internet, and because it feels like a pseudo accomplishment. But what did I do on the 20th? That was yesterday. Apparently I went to bed sometime at 1:27 a.m. Sort of up at 8:37 a.m. Um, Probably some fake account on Facebook tried to bother me. And I always try to entertain them. I don't know why I do that because I know they're like an Indian scammer. I don't know. I can't get them to like admit it. They're using some superficial white woman's picture that like I don't even find attractive. Um, Obviously fake. Well, here's the thing. I got home at 3:30 to 3:30. I remember from like 4:21 to 4:41. Apparently, I was on Facebook for the usual reasons. At 4:42, this was on Friday the 20th. This was just yesterday. I checked the bus times. I was considering seeing this motion picture called Epic, Elvis Presley in Concert. I ended up not doing it because I needed to accomplish more things in my life. But I spent a lot of time checking the bus times from 4:42 to 5:09. But 5:09 to 5:41. This is on the 20th. This was just yesterday. I did some much needed dishwashing. 5:42 to 6:18. I was trying to look up the past times that I did push-ups because I needed to report them somewhere else, and I never like reported them. So I was going back trying to figure out how many I did at certain times, looking at old videos, looking at old notes. I finally figured that out, and also checking how much money I have on my different cards from 6:19 to 8:09 p.m. So this is when I was gonna go hop on the bus to see that Elvis Presley documentary movie. And I was like, I gotta do something productive. Well, during that time period, 6:19 to 8:19, I saw a bullshit Facebook comment, and I was researching how to reply it. I never ended up replying it. I'm getting a better response formulated. It just has to be the perfect response. The person asked me, "Oh, did I touch a nerve?" And this says I'm stupid. You have to like find the best way to reply because that's just a thought terminating cliche. Did I touch a nerve? Were you offended by what I said? And no, you're just wrong about something. 8:10 to 9:01. Now here's something. I paced around the house, trying to have some funny thoughts, and trying to. I guess it'd be like observational comedy thoughts, and I even tried typing them up and writing them down as well, trying to remember what I was just thinking. 9:02 to 9:06, my mom gave me a phone call to kind of check up on me. I was off the phone completely. I wasn't accessing the internet for any reason from 9:07 p.m. to 9:29 p.m. So that was probably me doing the stuff. Probably just pacing around, trying to write down interesting thoughts in my mind. Let's see. From 9:32 to 10:39. Well, I paced around trying to get some sleep. Took more notes of my funny thoughts and observations. Maybe washed a few more dishes. Then I fell asleep around 10:40. I did not get particularly good sleep. I was up and back. So I'm gonna see that very shortly after getting home. I'm just gonna hop on the bus and see that Elvis Presley movie, Elvis Presley documentary movie, Elvis Presley in concert. It's gonna be in the IMAX. It's gonna be very exclusive. This is gonna be my only chance to do it. So now it's 7:49 p.m. I gotta be calling up my bus going home. Maybe I'll upload this in the few minutes after I get home, but I gotta be calling up my ride, not calling up my bus, calling up my ride. I'm not calling up a bus. All right then. Push-ups. I'm able to do them tonight. Remember, if I see a little ding notification on Facebook that says there's someone who you might be interested in, and or if there's someone that says, "Hey, somebody liked you first," because lately it's actual real humans and not weird bots on this Facebook dating thing. I'll like entertain it, but not unless I have something interesting to say. Not unless there's something meaningful. Don't double text. Don't send several texts. But if I see the little top part of a little internet argument thing, I'll take a look. Take a look at it. Don't scroll further. You resist that urge to scroll further for that dopamine hit. And if you see a dumb argument, I'll maybe just start typing in, "Hey, I'm not interested in seeing this content." It's not trying to avoid I'm not trying to avoid conflict excessively. All right then. So wait, I did push-ups. Hey, I did push-ups also. Bloody hell. Yeah, Wednesday the 18th. Fucking A. And this is like the most important part. On Wednesday the 18th, Ash Wednesday day, at 10:43 and 40 seconds to 10:45 and 15 seconds, I did the Bring Sally Up push-ups with a 10-pound backpack. 8 AOML, that stands for After Old Miss Lucy. If you look up a Bring Sally Up, you'll know what the After Old Miss Lucy push-up is. 8 AOML, 4 AOML push-ups with a 10-pound backpack. And then from 11:27, this was like 45, almost like an hour later, from 11:27 and 15 seconds to 11. No, this is 11:57. I think this is 11:57 and 15 seconds to 11:59 and 30 seconds. I also did 8 AOML, 4 AOML, 4 push-ups. That's 8 AOML, 4 AOML, 4 push-ups with the 10-pound backpack. So that's a big improvement over like going a week without and only being able to like crank out like the 8 AOML push-ups. That's fortunately I have not done any on the 19th or 20th. So I can do this. I can do this. I can turn my life around. As for plastic usage, don't think I'm going to use much today. All right then. Bye for now.